Ooh, I'm live. Hello, this is Claire, and today we're gonna do a stretch class. I'm guessing a lot of you guys have spent most of the day sitting, so we will start standing, but we're going to need a prop. So before we get started, run and grab a towel because you're going to need that for our stretch today. Let's see, Carrie Lee, cool, we got some people watching, amazing. So if you missed that, while you're signing on, grab a towel because we're gonna need that for our stretch. So let's give it one more minute and then we'll kick off. So this is basically more or less what I do in the mornings, just something, little head to toe stretch to get me going, loosen up. So many people, amazing. Cool, hey Paige. Nice, and you can see Sarah's already kicked off. She's super keen for a stretch.
I need it.
We both need it. We've been doing strange activities today. Moments ago, I was covered in wood dust. Awesome. Carrie Lee says your hair looks nice, Sarah.
Thanks. Painting hair.
Painting hair, there you go. Towel, awesome. Anyone who's just arrived, get that towel, and then I think we're gonna get going in a second. Because, it's 5 o'clock, so let's kick off. Oh, Jonah! Make sure you got your towels. Alrighty. So, we're going to start standing up. You don't need your towel yet. Nice and simple. Since I said we're working from head to toe, we're going to start with our neck. So, we're spending way too much time on the phone at the moment. Probably hunching, craning, doing all these bad things. So first, we're just going to look over our shoulder to the right. Nice and slow, and gently stretch out. And then we're going to come back to the middle, and the same thing, over to the left, and just really nice and gently twist and feel that stretch. And then we're going to speed it up a little bit. So we look back across to the right, and the left, and the right, and the left. Nice. From here, we're going to tilt our head to the right side. With your right hand, I want you to grab the other side of your neck, stick your left arm out. So we're just going to pull gently and stretch out the left side of your neck. So you might feel that in your upper traps, your shoulders a little bit as well, if you really tighten your shoulders and you hold a lot of tension there. And just take a few deep breaths. Yeah, it's good. So the more that you can focus on breathing while we're stretching, the more you're going to get out of it, because you want your body to kind of ease into that stretch. So we'll swap sides and do the exact same thing. So tilt our head to the left, use our left hand to pull over, and stick our right hand out straight. Awesome. And then we'll take 3 breaths in and out through your nose here. And with all of these neck stretches, we also want to try and keep our shoulders down, just make sure that we're not shrugging them up. Awesome. And then we'll do a little speedy version as well. So the same thing, we're going to tilt to the right, nice, back to the middle, to the left, to the middle again, one more, to the right, and back to the left. Awesome. So we'll do one more neck stretch. This time we're just going to tilt our head to the front, grab both hands, and same thing, gently pull towards the ground. Awesome. Last neck stretches. So I want you to imagine with your nose, you're going to draw a circle. Starting from your nose, it's first going to be a very small spiral, and then gradually it's going to get bigger and and bigger until you're doing a full circle with your neck.
Like Mr. Squiggle.
Yeah, I'm a serious one. And then, when you get the whole range, I want you to do the reverse. So twist the opposite way and gradually spiral in until you're making teeny tiny circles. And you're done. Nice. Oh, Sarah's still going there. Keep going.
Yeah, I went little and then went big and now I got lost.
Awesome. So, neck should be feeling pretty good now. We're going to move on to our shoulders. So first we're going to start just by shrugging our shoulders up, holding there for a minute, and then letting them back down and pulling them as far down as we can. It should feel pretty good. And again, pull them up nice and high. And bring them down. Breathe out. Awesome. Nice and low. And we got one more there. Up nice and high. And breathing out, back down low. Awesome. For the next one, you're going to grab your towel. So, we've got our lovely fresh white towel. It's the only clean thing in the gym right now. So we're going to bring that towel. Hands should be about shoulder width apart. For this one, what we're looking for is a nice straight line up your wrist. So we don't want bent wrist this way, bent wrist that way. And we're going to try and keep our elbows nice and straight too. So first we're going to bring the towel up above our head. And we're just going to reach up and bring those shoulders up towards your ears and drop them back down. Nice. And do the same thing. Reach up nice and high. Good. Bring it back down. So we're creating a little bit of shoulder awareness. And we pull up again. Nice. And back down. Cool. Once your shoulders are set back down, so we're trying to keep them away from those ears, we're going to just lean one direction and stretch out our side. So we're going to the right first over here. And we'll take 3 deep breaths there. And then back up to the middle and over to the left-hand side. Awesome. Bring it straight back up to the middle. Next, we're going to do a little spinal twist. So we're going to turn towards the back of the room. I'm going to go to the right. So we twist around. Awesome. And look back. Yeah, it's good. And then let's twist around to the left. We might just do a couple of these slowly. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. So you try and keep your feet full.
Exactly. Just trying to twist out that spine a little bit. Oh, nice. Cool. So I'll get you to drop your hands back down. We're going to spread our hands a little bit further out and we're going to do some shoulder dislocates. This is good for shoulder mobility. Same rules apply for these ones. So we're trying to keep wrists straight in line and same thing, no bent elbows when we go. So what we're doing is we're slowly lifting the towel up, keeping those shoulders back and down, bringing the towel over our head and back towards your bum. And then we're going to loop the other way and bring it back forward. Keep breathing. If you're really tight, you may want to bring your hands even further apart. That's going to make it easier. If you want more of a challenge, bring your hands closer together. But like I said, you want to try and make sure your elbows are not bending while we're doing this. Oh, it's so good. I'm not even climbing and my shoulders are tight.
I find it really hard to come back towards the front.
Yeah.
Going backwards is easy to bit.
Yeah, there's always one sticking spot.
Yeah.
So the trick is to try and just slowly breathe through that sticking point. Awesome. Cool. So let's lose the towels.
Oh.
Yeah. We're going to head to the ground in a minute, but first we're just going to do a nice little forward fold. loosen up those hammies. So we want to make sure here we're hinging at the hips. If you really tighten your hamstrings, you might have a little bend in your knees. I'm quite flexible, so I'm going to be able to do it with straight legs. But Sarah's, I think, maybe going to have a bit of a bend. We'll see. And all we're going to do is fold forward and then grab hands onto our elbows and just rock a little from side to side.
Yeah, I love this one. They say in yoga, like shake your head around as well.
Oh. So if you didn't hear that, shake your head around. That's going to loosen your neck up too. Feels good. Cool. So from here, we move to the floor. So we're gonna. Oh, Sarah's going sideways.
I was just doing that to show how tight my hamstrings were.
Oh, there you go. I'm going to demo from this way. So we're going to keep working on our spine. The next one, if you're a yogi, you might already know it. We're going to do cat-cow. So for this, we want to make sure that our knees are stacked under our hips and our hands are stacked under our shoulders. In the first position, we're going to drop our belly towards the ground and look up to the ceiling, stretching out your spine. And then we'll breathe out and we round our back and bring our head down towards the ground, chin to your chest. Nice. And let's reverse. Awesome. And switching over. Keep breathing while you're doing these ones. So we'll do 2 more. Perfect. And from that position, we're going to stay hands and feet exactly where they are. I want you to reset your back and we're just going to stretch out our side. So without moving your butt, I want you to try and keep your hips in the same spot. We're just going to try and twist and stretch. So right now I can feel the stretch on my right hand side. And then I'll reset and I'll try and stretch over to my left.
So it's like you're bringing your ribs towards.
So this is working your thoracic spine. So the upper part of your spine. That's contained within your chest and your lungs and all that stuff.
That's an awesome one. I haven't done this one.
Oh, this one's so good.
Whoa.
Nice. And from here, we're going to stick in a similar position and start working on our shoulders a little bit. So we're going to do something that's called thread the needle. To do that, one hand will probably shift a little bit in front of us. First we're going to, so that's my left hand I'm bringing towards the center of my body. I'll reach up with my right hand nice and high. And then I'm going to reach underneath my left hand and stretch out as far as I can go. So we're going to do a dynamic version of this, which means we're going to do a couple of them back to back instead of hanging out there for ages. So I'm just going to swap, bring my right hand towards the center, reach up nice and high with my left hand, and then come back down underneath. Good. And we just keep shifting between the two. So let's do 2 more each side.
I remember someone also saying if you look where you want to turn, you'll get a bit more range.
That's a great
tip. So if you're looking up towards your fingertips, instead of just looking straight ahead, you might be able to get a bit more range in that thoracic area.
Awesome. Cool. So that's me done.
I've lost count, but it was awesome. I could do that all day.
I think you're probably about done too. Cool. So we're gonna move into child's pose. So you can choose whether you want to have your knees spread wide apart or a bit closer together. I feel more comfy with them a little further spread apart. So I've got my feet together. You might not be able to see that there. And I'm just going to lean forward and reach my hands as far as they can go. Then we're gonna pull a teeny bit. I'm just gonna stretch out my shoulders. And we'll take a couple of deep breaths there. So like I said before, really try and keep breathing while you're doing this because you'll get more out of the stretches. You might even get a little bit more range. Nice. We go for another side stretch. So I want you just to creep your hands, creep over to the left as far as you can go. And you should feel a great big stretch up the right side of your body. And then creep the other way. So creep over to the right. Walk your hands over. So I think our upper bodies are pretty stretched out.
Yeah,
Might be
that's
time for
amazing.
some legs, otherwise we're gonna run out of time
Yeah,
here.
well, I feel like we can just go over time because everyone's probably loving it.
Yeah, well, we might run a little bit over, guys, so hopefully you're not in a rush.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's stretch those glutes out. So for this one, you're gonna need to lie back. Legs will be bent on the ground, so your feet are flat, knees up. We're gonna bring that right foot over onto your left, so it should look like that. And from here, we're going to grab our right knee and pull it towards the opposite shoulder. So it's coming towards your left shoulder, and you should feel, if you've got tight glutes, you're gonna get a really good stretch there. Yep. Yep. So we're gonna push you a little bit harder with this one. We're gonna do a little PNF stretch, so that means we're gonna work against the muscles a little bit. So for 5 seconds, what I want you to do is push your knee into your hands as hard as you can. So push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then relax. And you might find with that you get a bit more range. So rest for 1 sec. And then we're going to repeat that. So push really hard into your hands. Push, 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 push. 3, 4, 5, and relax. And just have another 2 deep breaths there. Awesome. And we'll swap legs. So bring that right foot down to the ground. Left foot comes up onto your knee. Hands are going to pull that left knee back towards your right shoulder. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, so what we're gonna do, just like I was saying, you got your left knee there, pull that left knee back towards you, and we're gonna do our PNF stretch again. So what I want you to do, push, 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 push with that left knee, really flex those muscles, tense them for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Deep breath. Breathe in and out. Nice. And we're going to do the same thing again. So tense up the muscles in your left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then relax. And we'll take a couple of deep breaths there. Nice. Cool. So next we're going to grab our towels again. Bring your legs back down. I might go side And we're going to stay lying down. So we're going to use our towel here to assist us in a hamstring stretch. So from here, we'll bring one leg up. We're going to pop our towel around that foot and pull, using that towel, but pull gently back towards your head. So I'm pretty bendy. I can get it pretty far, but you might be here, that's okay. If you're super, super tight, you might have a tiny bend in your leg, but if you can, try and stretch it out. Yeah.
Does it matter with your other leg? Do you think straight or bent is better? It just depends how tight you are.
I think either is okay.
Yeah, because I'm pretty tight in my hip flexor, so you can do the other one.
Yeah, so if you're not feeling good with your legs straight out, just bend the other one up so you've got a bit more support. What I'm going to get you to do in a second is a little bit easier if you've got it straight, which is I'm just going to get you to pull that leg a little to your right, and that will change the stretch. And then we're going to pull that leg a little to the left, and that will change the stretch again. Awesome. Nice. And then let's bring it to the middle, and we'll take another 2 deep breaths here. Really try and relax into it. And then gently bring your leg back down. And we're going to switch over. So bending your right leg, popping the towel around the foot, and pull that towel gently towards you. Take 2 deep breaths, stretch out your hamstrings. And then same as before, let's lean that leg a little to the right. And then bring it back a little to the left. Oh, that's super tight there.
Yeah.
So you probably have one side that is tighter than the other. For me, I could definitely feel this running up my ITB on my right leg way more than I felt it on the left. And bring it back to the middle, and we'll do 2 more deep breaths. And then gently bring the leg back down. And I'm going to meet you in a sitting position. So we're almost done, but there's one more stretch that I want to do because I think we all need to do it. Well, 2. We're going to do them at the same time. So the first thing we're going to stretch out are our feet. So they're the base of everything, and so it's important that our feet are feeling good. So all you're going to do is tuck your toes back underneath you and then sit back onto your feet. That's probably going to feel a little bit uncomfortable for most of you, especially if you've never done this one before. While we're doing that, we're also going to do a bit of a chest opener. So bring your hands back behind your back. Try and clasp your hands together. If you can get your palms touching, excellent. And then we're going to pull. So we're pinning our shoulders back and down, and you want to actively try and pull within reason. Don't hurt yourself. Your hands back down towards the ground. So we're trying to open up our chest and undo all of those bad habits that we have throughout the day and throughout the week. So hunching over a phone, hunching over a screen, just bad posture and all the rest. And if you can, also tuck your chin in close to your body. Nice. So we'll do 3 deep breaths.
There the toes are, I can feel them.
That's good. We want to find that place. One more breath. And then shake it out. Awesome. You can set your feet free as well. That's it. Well done. we went 5 minutes over, but that's awesome. I hope that you guys are feeling relaxed, a little bit loose, and you can go about your evening without as much stress.
Hey.
Cool. Thanks for joining.
Cool. See you for yoga tomorrow morning with Sean, arm balances. Thank you so much, Claire. That was lovely. See you all soon, guys. Bye.